So we have here Lisa and Stella, the organizers of the very first George Washington High School mega reunion. Ladies, half a day and welcome home.
Half a day, welcome.
So Stella, what was the motivation for having the very first mega reunion? Because GW is such a big school. It's got so much history, so much tradition, so many graduates. That's a big undertaking.
That's correct. So we kind of just came together in Las Vegas. We kind of formulated and decided that we were going to try to plan a mega reunion. So a lot of us were like self-appointed and we had to start somewhere. And so we came to Guam and we participated in the liberation festivities and it hit us really hard. And so we decided we were going to do the mega reunion here in Guam instead of Hawaii. So the planning started and we developed a nonprofit organization called the George Washington High School Alumni Guam Mega Cultural Association. So once we established that nonprofit organization, we decided to start working with local alumni to get that going.
Anybody can make a Facebook group and GW gets organized.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lisa, and the thing that most impresses me about this is when it's called a mega reunion, this isn't just like one or two classes or everybody from the 80s and everything like that. This actually spans a considerable amount of time.
It's going to cover the class years of 1969 through 1989. And it actually covers 2 decades of geckos and warriors at the time, to get together. So there were many alumni who have left Guam after graduation and they've never returned home. So this is a rare opportunity to bring their classmates together, but also to reconnect with their George Washington High School, which we are so proud of, and the beautiful island of Guam.
Geckos forever, right? As they say,
Yes.
Gecko by God.
Yes, Gecko by God.
Okay, so Lisa, that's a big undertaking.
Well, we couldn't do it without the alumni here on island. We were able to reach out to the classes from 69 to 89. We're still working on some of the class years, but they have been so awesome having their WhatsApp, they're still very, very active, and we're very grateful and blessed that they are and that they're really interested. And so without them, we couldn't have done it or even gotten started. So as we work together, we're collaborating with all the alumni on island to bring people, all the alumni who are, in the States or around the world, to come back to our island, for that 20-year span.
Have you had a chance to make it back to campus at GW?
Yes, we did.
Tell me about that.
Oh my gosh. So we went to campus, with Stella, and we were able to meet with the principal Fulo, and also Vice Principal Sarasola. And they were so excited, about us coming home and doing a homecoming. And we toured the facility. So Stella this is her project.
Yeah. So
Does it kind of look the same, Stella?
Yeah. Well, it kind of does, but they kind of reverse like the A wing and the C wing.
Yeah,
then
and the gym's got aircon now.
Yes, yes. Every class seems to have aircon, air conditioning. So it was a little different because now they have the freshmen there. So we weren't used to that. And the area where the freshman buildings are located used to be where we had the Chamorroville, what is it? The Chamorro.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tomorrow week.
Yep.
Yeah, and they even had like the grease pole, all that kind of activity. Yes, and we found out from the principal that the assistant principal, Joni Sarisola, I'm sorry.
Sarasola.
Yes, that they're looking to erect the George Washington statue, hopefully before the mega reunion next year.
Excellent.
So we're so excited about that. Yeah.
Did you feel that Gecko pride when you walked around?
So when walking around, we went and said, "Oh, remember we used to hang out over here?" And we took pictures. But recently, I went to a volleyball game, and the varsity team, women's volleyball team, sang the alma mater, and it was amazing. We watched the game, and I went with my husband, and being in that. It just brought back a lot of memories, and it was so exciting. And to see the next generation, our future generation of geckos, and reflect that we once were here.
Well, it shows that connection persists, and that's for life.
Yes, and that's why as we're planning this mega reunion, we also have activities where we want to, not only with the alumni, have activities with the alumni, but also with the current students, at George Washington.
Okay.
And that's why our collaboration is so important with the principal and vice principal. And we're really excited about that, having
Oh.
a homecoming.
Okay, well, Stella, let's talk about how other graduates can get involved can connect with you guys, because I'm sure their eyes are as big as, globes right now. They're like, I
Yes,
want to
sir.
participate.
Yes, they are. I do want to talk a little bit about George Washington High School, because the administration, when we met with them multiple times, they are ecstatic. They are so excited, and it's, like I said, an unprecedented event. And so they're also GW alumni. So they have given us and pledged to have given us their full support and any resources available to the school. So the other question you were asking?
Yeah. So how can other alumni within the classes from 69 to 89 get in touch with you guys and say, like, I'd like to volunteer, please add my name to the registry, like, I want to participate, I want to already start making the red rice.
Yeah. So right now we have a Facebook page. It's 2026 GW High School Mega Reunion. So the first step is for them to sign up with the Facebook page, because all the information is posted there. And then we kind of tear off of that to set up WhatsApp chat rooms for every standing committee. And so if they want to volunteer, they can actually go to those WhatsApp for whatever event it is that they want to volunteer for. The registration is basically to help us estimate the cost for all the events. So we are persuading students, if they want to volunteer, to please register first. So we have an idea of how many alumni we're expecting to sponsor with this mega reunion.
There's the key word, because doing a event of this magnitude is not cheap.
No.
It's not.
Yeah, and there's a lot of geckos spread like around the globe and everything. So, like, what are you looking for as far as sponsors?
So first of all, I wanted to just go, because we want to take into account our alumni all over the world. So the actual calendar is from July 18th to July 26th. We try to make sure that it's within a span of time, so that people who are from off island are able to come and experience, the full event. What we're looking at, like Stella said, for them to join the Facebook, but at the same time, sponsorship. We couldn't do it without our alumni on island, but at the same time, we want to make this event affordable, fun. And we can't do it without sponsorships from local, businesses, from also sponsorships from individuals, different organizations, private donors. So we are planning, amongst the 20 years of alumni, different ways to raise money.
I mean, throw a rock in any direction, you're going to hit like 7 GW alumni.
Yeah, definitely.
But please don't throw rocks, everybody. That's
And in regards,
that may have been a GW thing way back, but
in addition to the 5 events, so July 18th is going to be the mass. We're going to have the alumni mass. July 19th is going to be the picnic at Epau Beach. July 21st, we hope that, because like myself, the first time I've experienced liberation, was this year. So we plan on having, whether it's being able to attend liberation on July 21st, and then the great homecoming, July 23rd, and then our gala, which is going to be July 26th. So we're trying to do it within a 10-day calendar. All these events, we already broken down into different committees that we have. It's going to be a huge collaboration with all the years. It seems like it is a huge undertaking, but like I said, we're very positive that with the help of, the on-island alumni, people from all over the states, all over the world, private businesses, with their help, we'll be able to succeed. And we hope that not only the reunion itself, but bring back, people to the island so they can, help with the economy. And the biggest thing also, one of the biggest things is to provide at the end of the whole event proceeds that can go towards scholarships. Maybe even have a service day, find ways so that we can give back to George Washington, to give back to our school. And then reunite families and friends that may have never seen each other since they graduated, 40 years ago.
Well, if there's one thing I know, it's that the colors purple and gold, you can see them a mile away, and they shine
Yes.
very, very brightly.
Yes, they do.
And that's a lovely flower you have in your hair that has
thank you.
nice shades of purple and gold in it, if I may say so, Lisa.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's very kind of you. Yes, we're very proud to be a Gecko warrior. And I know back then it was warrior, but now it's Geckos. We're very proud, to come home. And I would like to also tie in the theme because it's really important. We planned it during liberation, during liberation events. And the main thing is like for myself and others, to understand the culture, the resiliency of our community, the resiliency of our people, and the importance of our history, our values. So coming back during this time allows alumni to experience all that firsthand and to renew, all their. For me, it's something that I felt I didn't know I was missing till I came,
Mm.
and just reiterate how important it is for us to understand our roots and experience it firsthand.
Absolutely.
And
Okay,
that's the main thing.
Stella, I'd like to give you the final word as we wrap up. If there are alumni right now that fall into those graduating years between 69 and 89, and they're like, I've not really been close to my alma mater. Maybe some of my classmates and I haven't really kept in touch. I'm kind of on the fence about participating. What would your sales pitch be about why this is so important that they reconnect and the family welcomes them back with open arms?
Yes. So with this being a mega reunion and the first ever, it's really a rare opportunity. It could even be a once in a lifetime thing for them to come back and reconnect with their families that they have left long ago, but also to bring back their ties to the beautiful island of Guam and to reconnect with their culture, their traditions. And I do want to say to the GW alumni that's out there, if you have a local or stateside business, please contribute to your alma mater because we definitely need the support. We're at grassroots and we're going to start from the bottom to build up our little pot. But our whole idea is to give back to GW. That's the reason why we're holding a homecoming at GW. It's one of the oldest schools in the island and it needs our help. And it's also to foster the relationship and the connection back with the school. Um,
Yeah. And
it-
and like we talk about the 20-year span, and we know there's geckos after us, right? So one of the things we really want to help people understand, it's not just the 20 years, but it's also seeing how the geckos have grown over the years. And we want to bridge, we want to connect with the people, the administration, which is great now, and also the students, to see we were here, they look at us and like, oh, I think my great grandfather, my grandfather was, but, connecting with them now and seeing that, our future, our future leaders at our Gecko, at DW is really it's heartwarming because we came from, we are the product of George Washington. And many of us have gone through life, ups and downs, and we're still here. And we're still proud of our school, our culture, our tomorrow roots. And, I think one of the things is just being able to share that and let the students here on island know that it doesn't just stay on island. What starts as a little ripple becomes a big tidal wave, not just on island, but around the world.
Yes.
So our island is just a starting point in their journey. And for us, it's our beginning. It showed where we started and that we can come home and still feel that we're home.
Well, ladies, this is not the first time not the last time, I should say, we're going to talk to you about this. There's many more interviews to come as we inch closer towards the very first GW High School mega reunion. So thank you both so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you,
having us.
Jason. Thank